I'm not gonna be on here long, just for a few, just for a few, just for a few. Whew. Watch them commercials for y'all come in this room. Watch them commercials. Make sure y'all hit the like button over here, YouTube. It's for free. It don't cost you a thing. And thank you for the view. Pam say, hey, I didn't find it. Laugh out loud. Now they say, hey, Pastor Saints, and the most definitely ain't. Pastor say, I'm here. So, hey, Chantel, she said, hey. So listen, y'all. Let me say this. Let me say this for the little bit that I did get from it. Uh, Apparently, there was a situation that happened yesterday, and everybody was on social media talking about it, about the young lady that is talking about her commentary about, and I don't use people names, so she talking about CC and TT, okay? So y'all know the initials, y'all know who we talking about, right? And so apparently, and this is all seriousness now, all jokes aside, okay? So a lot of times when I said this the other day, when you go digging up people information, the first thing is to make sure that you got all your ducks in a row, because you got people that's what they do. They're gonna go and they're gonna be looking, and they're gonna come back, because they're not gonna let it rest. If you talking about this person, talking about that person, everybody got skeletons in their closet. Some people don't like their skeletons to be revealed. You see what I'm saying? But nonetheless, um, it's I'm not perfect. I tell y'all that all the time. Don't put me on no pedestal. I ain't perfect, but but my goal is to always be truthful to my audience. And that's what shapes your character. When you come out lying and saying things to the people, then some people will still, ride with you or whatever, but then a lot of people look at you kind of sideways and you lose credibility. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's nothing wrong with being educated. It's nothing being wrong with being in a place of wanting that respect. You see what I'm saying? But you got to remember too, we got people that's out here on these social medias from all walks of life, all different kind of backgrounds. And when you can't be walking around in pride and arrogance, and because at the end of the day, and I said this and I say it again, our pay rates are all different. Our pay grades are all different. Our level of educations is different. It does not make us better than the next person. What we need to learn to do is to take what we have gained in life and use it to help other people. To thank you for sharing. To help other people to be able to come, to come up in areas in their life that they're liking. You see what I'm saying? All things in life that we've gone through, it could be a teachable moment. Somebody can learn from your mistakes. Somebody can learn from your past. Somebody can learn from whatever you're doing in your presence. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of time what we do, we are our own worst enemy. We are our culture. We are. We'll dog each other. We'll drag each other. You know what I'm saying? Because it give us entertainment. It give us the good, juicy, 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 juicy. You see? But I'm reminded of a passage of scripture I want to read. It says, brethren, if a man, remember, God don't look at gender. If a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual. Now let me pause right before I go any further, because you got a lot of people say they spiritual, they believe in God and all this right here. Okay, that's who he's talking to. He ain't talking to the people that don't know. He's talking to those that's we listen to gospel and we laugh and kiki and all that, but he holding us accountable. Okay, all right. He said if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such an one in the spirit of meekness, right? He said, but consider yourself now. Consider yourself, lest thou also be tempted. Bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. Now, I don't know the young lady, we ain't friends or nothing like that. But I watch people and I usually how they come out and their professions and stuff like that. And I've said this and I said before, you cannot mount these platforms, right? Because we don't know who behind what page. Only time you're going to know is the real person if you see them like me in the flesh and the blood, okay? Other than that, we just assume this person is who they say they are, okay? So when you come out, you got to come out and be honest and transparent with your viewers, with your people that support you, with your people that's giving ear to what you're saying. You got to be transparent. You got to be, sometimes, like Paul said, I became all things. Sometimes you got to come to certain levels where people are. You have to meet people where they are. You see what I'm saying? You can't get up here being grand and braggadocious and stuff like that. And then when you put out on display of somebody else, now you do your commentary how you do your commentary. But just rest assured that while you're doing your commentary, somebody is what? Looking for some receipts and some stuff on you. Now, however, this is what the young lady said. Now, this is allegedly. The young lady said that during COVID, she said that her allegedly her identity basically was stolen. Her wallet was stolen. Okay. She said she never been arrested for anything. She never been, not even for jaywalking or none of that. Okay. So sometimes, life happens and things like that happen. You know what I'm saying? And people still saying that, the resemblance of whatever the case may be. Y'all know how it go. So we don't know. We don't know. But, the thing is, what she should have done when it was said yesterday, instead of being on the, and I can see with the people, the viewers, how y'all feel. Y'all saying, I seen the chat. They were saying, oh, you being cocky, you was lying, you was this, you was that. I don't know if the lady lying or not. Okay. But here's the thing. Somebody got to be mature about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I always know this. When you go digging up people's information, just know somebody digging up yours. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't, and if you knew that she said she was going to tell that, she didn't know how to tell that. See, it's like this. It's just like, to me, and just my opinion now, it's like a man married to a wife and he go out and cheat on the wife, right? But what? He had got caught. You see what I'm saying? Now you want to express what it is when you should have straightened that from the get-go. You see what I'm saying? So now people look at you sideways and they feel like, well, you're doing the same thing that you're saying these other people are doing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you could come out here and tell all your business to the world, to social media. People gonna view you how they view you. My mama always taught me this. Whatever you start out that's what you got to finish. You see what I'm saying? If you come out being truthful, from the gates, people respect you more. And they'll say, okay, well, she made a mistake. We can overlook that. But when you come out and you being arrogant, and you speaking against people and making them feel they're beneath you and they are less than you and poverty stricken and all this and stuff. When you saying all this stuff and bragging about what your accomplishments are, it makes people feel inferior. It makes them feel like, because a lot of people on here, they ain't graduated from high school. It's a lot of people ain't probably even get through elementary. It's a lot of people come from all walks of life. We are supposed to be a light content creators. We should be someone that inspire people. We got an audience. You never know who's watching you. You know what I'm saying? And so we are supposed to uplift one another, especially our culture. We damn our culture so much. We destroy our culture. We find little things. I'm not saying that when a person's sin, a sin finds them out. I'm not saying that you don't address it, but you ain't got to address that every day. You ain't got to drag them every day. It is what it is. Because one thing about it, and two things for sure, and three things for certain, at the end of the day, with all the exposure, people going to follow who they want to follow. They're going to flock to them. They're going to give. It look like they give even the more just because you don't like them or just because you expose them. They're going to give and support who they want to. So at the end of the day, everybody got to give an account to God for themselves. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no judge or no damn jury. We can't try nobody. We can't put them in jail. I mean, what you going to do? Exposing them, and it gives people something to talk about. So people going to talk about it. You can't stop people from talking. But I'll say this. Always be true to thine own self. Be true to thine own self. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I got flaws. I ain't perfect. But what I ain't going to do is sit here and make no lies up. I'm not going to do that now. I'm not going to lie on you, and I ain't going to make no lie up about you. You see what I'm saying? That part, I'm going to try. I'm going to always make it my business to strive to do what's right, what I know that's right. You see what I'm saying? Now, let me ask you this. After all of that, and she's saying that it ain't her. That's what she's saying now. She said it was a purse was stolen or whatever the case may be. We don't know. Now what? Do we forgive and move on? Because here's the thing now. Here's the thing. Another thing I saw too now. Don't look like she's going to stop talking about them folks. That's her commentary. People find stuff on YouTube. That's what they use. They use people for their commentary. They ain't gonna stop talking about that. Like she said, she wish she had came out and said something beforehand. Look like she should have came out yesterday and said something, But you got people that's gonna be in them chats. They're gonna say what the hell they gonna say. They don't care if you telling the truth or they don't care if you lying. They gonna feel how they feel. Point blank. Period. You see what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, just know if you keep carrying on with this commentary, that just bets all off. People gonna still talk about you. That's what it is. You gotta. Here's the thing: content creators create content, right? You gotta have something else besides talking about somebody else every day. You gotta have some kind of talent, some kind of hobby, some kind of gift, some kind of wisdom that you can share with somebody, uplift somebody, encourage somebody, teach somebody. It's got to be more than just gossip now. Because let me tell you something. Now I'm going to get over here and I'm going to say what I got to say and laugh and kiki or whatever the case may be. I'm going to do that from time to time. Okay. But every day I ain't going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be able to do that. You see what I'm saying? No, I'm not going to be able to do it. I know it brings numbers and I know it brings, little change and all that. But girl, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Hell to the no. It's got to be something else that I could talk about other than, grading another sister, another brother. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you this. When you're wrong, admit that you're wrong. I don't give a damn who it is. If you took from people before and you trying to get out of the limelight and you want it to go away, come to the people and apologize to people. Apologize to people. Say, listen, this done gone way beyond out of what it's supposed to. I messed up at one point in time in my life. I'm sorry. Can y'all forgive me? You know what I'm saying? Be honest with people. Let me tell you something. What's the damaging part is this. It's when we don't right our wrongs. When we try to come out and get in front of the situation and try to play victim and act like, they just lying on her. This is, no. Because conversations just don't come up and people just lying on you. Just, as my mom would say, dry long so. No. When evidence has been put out there, no. Just be honest. I messed up, because everybody messed up in life. What is forgiveness for if we can't never forgive nobody? Because guess what? You're going to mess up along the way too. And you're going to want somebody to forgive you. You know what I'm saying? But as I see the people in the chat, it's like, honey, if y'all did Jesus like this, good God Almighty. Human beings going to make mistakes. I get that. But I'm not saying that they're not wrong. What I'm saying is, we shouldn't keep beating our culture up. Hell, we done been beat all our life. Okay, how much more can we take? How much more can we take? You see what I'm saying? Let's go ahead. Let's do something different. Can we do something different sometime? And yeah, we do. Now, let me tell you this now. We do hold people accountable for their wrong. That's the truth. We got to hold them accountable for their wrong. You see what I'm saying? A real friend, a real supporter. If I'm supporting you, right? I'm trusting in what you're doing. I'm believing in what you're doing. Now, if you deceive me, it's going to make me feel a different way about you. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I have to look within and have the spirit of compassion and say, you know what? Let me put myself in that person's shoes. You know, what if that was me? I would want somebody to have mercy on me. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't negate that you did what you did. You see what I'm saying? But you have to be accountable. And you have to say, you know, okay, now what the scripture says. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, you see, I laugh and kiki and stuff, but I got a responsibility. Because I got to, when I close my eyes, y'all ain't gonna be there with me. I got to stand before the Lord, and He's gonna say, well, now wait a minute, you had the call. Why you didn't do so and so and so? You see what I'm saying? Okay. If you are spiritual enough, and most of y'all are, so y'all believers and things now. Okay, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness. Okay? And then now consider yourself. Consider yourself. Because the word of God says you reap what you sow. You sow a seed, you're going to reap that seed. And see, the harvest see, a lot of times the harvest that's coming after them seeds, we don't want that. We just want to shut up, y'all. Just go away. Boo, please don't say that. Don't say that about. No, baby. Come to the front of the class and be held accountable for what you did. Apologize. Now, when you apologize, when you do that, God will work on the rest. But long as you keep acting like you ain't did no wrong and everybody just picking on us and everybody, let me tell you something. The prayers ain't going nowhere. That's why stuff is unraveling like it is. And it's getting bigger and bigger when you can put it out. You can put a small little flame out real quick. All you got to do is repent. Lord, I did that. I'm guilty of that. But that wasn't my intentions. That wasn't my intention. See, a lot of times we do stuff and we say, I'm sorry. Okay. Being sorry, that ain't an apology. That's being sorry that you goddamn it caught. That's what that is. That's all it is. I'm sorry I got caught. Because if you had never got caught, you'd have kept doing it. So that's what we got to call it for what it is. And come out and say, I apologize. Can y'all please forgive me? I was wrong. Because one thing about it, if you don't never see a receipt, guess who the great receipt is? God see it. God see it. And you know to say, well, I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. I ain't got to prove none of these people. Let me tell you, we do have a duty to prove, wait a minute, hold the hell on. We do have a duty. If you got people that supporting what you're doing, which is your craft, which is your work, right? You got a great responsibility to come and make it right to your people. We got to. We got to. I don't know where people get off this. Oh, I ain't got to tell them nothing. You just gonna do wrong that's not how life go, baby. You got to right your wrongs. Because if not, your wrong gonna keep traveling with you. And guess what? If you don't deal with it on this side, guess what? Something that's gonna trickle up after a while. And it's gonna get piled up, and then all of it's gonna blow up like a damn volcano right in your face. Everything gonna come out. Just deal with it. And move on. Those that gonna forgive you, gonna forgive you. Those that ain't, oh well, they wasn't with for you no way. That's just what it is. And just hope the hell they don't get into something and they be exposed. That's how you do that. We got to do better, saints. We got to do better, honey. My heart go out to her and the other young lady. In my opinion, she did the other young lady wrong with that interview thing. She died. I ain't gonna lie now. That's my opinion. Okay, she did that lady wrong because that lady worked hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't do wrong like that to people. You just don't do that. You don't do that. But I understand, it's a doggy world and people just trying to get their numbers or whatever their followers up. And see, now you did all that and still didn't get, the monetization. You see what I'm saying? See, we Woo, child. Honey. I'm gonna stay on the Lord's side. Who all gonna stay on the Lord's side? Come on over here. Let me read YouTube right quick. I'm coming to y'all Facebook. Justin TV Reviews. Hi. I believe in God. Bless America. Okay. I believe I seen you on my I have seen you on my YouTube channel. I doubt that. I'm a good person. Nobody's good. What is your favorite TV show? What is your name? Okay, all right. Jennifer, when you sign up to those websites, they only take your information, sell it to not only selling you other people information, but you make yourself a target. A lot of these people are on here claim to mean well, but they love drama, and that is what they tend to flock to. They get all up in it and between it. Yep. She said, karma is real. It's okay because God sees all, and he is going to take care of them. She said, karma and a whooping you put on somebody else will soon be your reality. That's for sure. I agree with you. She said, if you don't agree with foolishness, you are not allowed in that chat. There's a bunch of brainwash going on. See, let me say this, Jennifer. Tess say, hey, ladies, stay on the Lord's side. You better know it. Let me say this right here. It's a lot of people on these social media streets that are seasoned age. Okay, I'm almost 60. I'll be 60. God stay the same next year. Okay, you got some people that's older than me on here. Ain't no way in God's green earth that nobody gonna brainwash me. I don't. A young jit, 20, 30, 40, 50 years old gonna brainwash me. I'm not even influenced like that. I'm not that gullible. See, some people, let me tell you something, Jennifer. The reason why people fall to stuff like that is because they don't have no outside activities going on. Ain't nothing that's going on in their life. And so they want to feel accepted. You know, so sometimes people got voids in their life that has not been fulfilled. You see what I'm saying? And so they just flock. Ain't nobody gonna brainwash me. Ain't nobody. I spend my money where I want to spend it at. You see what I'm saying? But no, I'm gonna stay on the Lord's side. I ain't gonna be able to do it. It's just too much. It's really too much. It's really sad, you know. And I hope she could redeem herself. You know, I ain't got no dog in the fight. I ain't got no bone to pick. I ain't got nothing against the young lady. Neither one of them. I don't. You know, I like a little piece of tea every now and then and everything. But honey, this right here is just too damn much. It is. It really is, honey. So, honey, if you stay on the Lord's side, cause baby, these people something else. That's why I don't trust everybody. Don't inbox me. Don't send me nothing. Don't email me. Hell no. And can't have my phone number. Nope. You can't trust nobody on here. You right. These people are too damn gullible. Can't trust none of them. Let me go to my chat over here on Facebook. Pam say, oh, okay, I seen that. Nadia say, okay, I got that. Passes, I'm here. Chantel, hey. Trisha say, I'm here for the tea. Claudia say, back queen. Hi, Renee. Brina say, hey there. Let me see. Everybody's speaking. Nora's looking. Pam say 100. Exactly. Stephanie say, well, at least she told us it was her finally. So she did admit it was her. Okay. That's what I'm saying. She, like she said, she wished she could have came out and said it. She said she was going to eventually. Now, this is my speculation. Okay. She said she was going to eventually come out and she wished she could have told y'all in advance or whatever the case may be. But I don't think that was the case. That's my opinion. I got a right to it. I don't think that was the case. That wasn't the case. Because I watch, I'm going to tell y'all something. I watch a whole lot. I just might not say a whole lot. I pay attention very quick. Body language says a lot when you ain't saying nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And I was watching. I said, Let me tell you something. That spirit of arrogance is a downfall for anybody. That's pride and arrogance go before a fall. That arrogance and how the rudeness and the shrewdness, and I was like, I don't look at y'all as a dot. That's why I don't understand why a lot of y'all be behind these damn pages with no, not who you are. What are you hiding from? Now, if you want it for something, then I can understand. But if you ain't want it for nothing, what you hiding for? You see what I'm saying? But no, like I said, I feel that now it's no turning from that, because when people got receipts, they got receipts. But I'm glad she cleared it up. Now, guess what? I'm gonna tell you what happens. When you be truthful, it lifts a burden off your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, granted, you don't want everybody in your business and everything. Hell, you just don't. You don't, because some people are so, you could be telling the truth and they'll make up a lie and say you're lying. You see what I'm saying? So it's a weight lifted. Now she can be free and be who she want to be. You see what I'm saying? But hiding behind a facade and being, everybody, I got this degree and that degree. Baby, let me tell you something. I've seen many people with degrees and ain't functioning nothing they went to school for. Just a piece of paper to say, I got degree. You could be an educated fool. You can have all them degrees stiped and still be, don't have no common sense at all. You see what I'm saying? But I'm glad she corrected it. She said it was her, allegedly, okay? Because this is just not, this is the young lady telling me, okay? She did say finally it was her, allegedly. So I'm glad that now she's free. Now, can I ask y'all to do something? Can y'all restore the sister back into the faith? Restore the sister. Forgive her. Forgive her. Now, how she do her commentary, that's on her. Because I know just as much as she keep doing the commentary on them people, people gonna still ride her. You see what I'm saying? So, but those that know better do better. Y'all forgive her. Just forgive her. Bobby said, I'm watching. Patricia say, for sure. Naughty say, yeah, speak, Pastor. Patricia say, like a damn cook. Stephanie say, stand on your truth first is the lesson here. Especially when you have skeletons in your own closet. We all do. Yeah, and I think I done put all my skeletons out there. Hell, I don't know no other skeletons I got that I know of, honey. If there's some out there, I don't know none. Hell, they'll be new to me and new to you. Let me say, hello, everybody. Now to say she's going to reap what she sowed. Yeah. Well, the Bible true to that. Now, we all going to reap some things, Nadia. That's a known fact. We all going to reap some things. We just ask God to have mercy some things he don't let us reap. That's what we do now. Because if the truth be told, everybody got something they going to reap. You sow it, you going to reap it. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Hell, we going to reap from being damn nosy, ain't we? Pastor, I ain't look at it like that. Yeah. Pam said we're supposed to forgive and move on if you believe the word of God. Yep. Absolutely. Not to say it's too much energy in minding someone else's business rather than minding your own business. True. I'm going to say this. Now, when you come out here as such as they did before, okay? When you come out here, and we just could say this is just trickle reciprocity. Now, the other person came out and said what she said about her former friend or whatever. Right? That was a seed sowed, wasn't it? Okay. Then you said some other things. That was a seed sowed, right? So that you ain't did it, but just come right back. See, karma don't take long to come around the corner. It be right there waiting on you. So when she sold that, she didn't know all this was gonna come out. You see what I'm saying? What she should have did wouldn't have never said nothing, and none of this would have been. You follow what I'm saying? And people would have been going on to finding something else to do. But that was a seed sowed. So that seed you planted, now you reaping it. But see, you can sow a seed, but can you handle the reciprocity of the seed when it come back? Because see, that's a little seed now, but you got a whole harvest coming back at you. And that's what happened. And so now, when she sowed her seed and she got this backlash, okay, now here we go. Somebody else sowing a seed. Talking about what, and that is a big old thing. Now, everybody damn cover's coming off. You see what I'm saying? Can we just all get along? We might not like each other's ways, but can we just all get along? Please, can we do that? Because at the end of the day, everybody got something in their closet. They don't want it told. But I'm going to tell you one thing about freedom. It's best to tell your own story for anybody else to tell it. Because when anybody else tell it, they ain't going to tell it like you. Okay? And that's how you get the load up off of you, honey. You ain't got to worry about it. So when they come back out, because the devil will now. Oh, the devil's accusing of the brother. He's going to remind you of it. So when they come back, it won't affect you. because you already told it. You see what I'm saying? It ain't no new, it's not a new news. Ooh, child. Should they say, I'm not getting any notification that church is in session. Should tell you, I don't know what's going on with Meta. Mary say, hi, Pastor. Hey. She say, amen, amen. Should they say, I'm tired of being late to service. Crying. Naughty say, come on now, preach, Pastor. Bonita says, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Should they say, yes, that's true. Patricia say, forgiveness is easy, but to forget is not that easy. I'm just saying. Okay, let me say this. I'm going to say this, Patricia. True enough, forgiveness is easy. Okay? If you truly forgive, it's really easy. Okay? Now, forgetting, she said, is not easy. Of course, we're not God, right? But forgiveness, you can forget it if you want to. Some people don't want to forget. They want to be reminded. They want to remember. See, God don't keep no record of our wrong. Because we all do wrong. And we go to him and ask for forgiveness, don't we? And he what? Taking and putting it in the seat of forgetfulness. He forgets it. But we, because we are human in our flesh, we want to remind it. Because why? We want to make the person feel the pain that we felt when they did it to us. So we don't want to never forget that. Now I'm going to tell you this. You could put it in the back of the rear view. You ain't never got to touch it again. You ain't got to interact with the person no more. You ain't got to deal with them no more. You ain't got to conversate with them no more. But you have forgiven them and you moved on with your life. Right? So I ain't got to go back and say, well, damn, I remember what Brina, you did this to me and no. No, because if I forgive, why I got to remind her what she did? And you might say it, yeah, you say it's hard. Ain't nothing too hard for God. We hold on to what we want to hold on to because we want to keep people in bondage. That's why we don't forgive. Forget. We want to remind them. Oh yeah, you did that. I'm gonna remind you. Well, let me tell you something. Holding on to it, what the hell is it gonna solve? That when you holding on to you don't say you forgave them. But the truth will tell, does it affect you the same? They still holding power over you. And baby, you did that. I forgive you. Lord have mercy. Now that's between you and God. And I'm going on about my life. You see what I'm saying? That's it and that's all. Ooh, Lord, I ain't saying I'm perfect with y'all. Now, if I mess up with y'all, I guess y'all gonna take me on to the cross. Well, it is what it is. Stephanie says she did just say she's changing the direction of her page, but will still talk about CC&T too. But on another platform, she knows only 1% will follow her. Right. Because you got to think about it. I seen some people saying in the chat, well, why are you running? Why are you hiding? But, okay, let me say this. If you done did your due diligence, right, and you've exposed somebody and what they've done, okay? All right. The exposure out there, everybody know now, right? Okay, what else? Because I'm not going to be sitting watching nobody dictating every move they make. If you done exposed, find something else to talk about. But people run their platform like they want to. I'm just saying. But I don't know now if a lot of people are going to follow her. You got some people that's going to support because they was asking her how much it was and they say they're going to pay. So, hey, I would never tell nobody to follow me. You do what you want to do. People grown. They do what they want to do. But to each his own. Mary said, I'm glad I caught this service. She said, amen, preacher pastor. Naughty say, you preaching tonight. Naughty say, God ain't gonna bless no mess. He ain't never. But he say, I'm staying on the Lord's side, okay? Well, I don't know who just put an angry face. I don't know if you did it by mistake, but we ain't mad about nothing. We happy over here, love. Mary say, oh yeah, she's standing on the Lord's side. Evangeline say, I'm back. Nurse say 100. Connie say, hello, Queen. Hey. Kelly say, good evening, little po. Hey, boo. Naughty say, hey, Connie and Nora. Sheila say, oh, shucks. I know the tea. Now falling out laughing. Thank you for the announcements, Connie. Connie said she thought they were going to put her on the spot. They thought she was gonna put her on the spot. Yeah. And people get identity stolen from them all the time. That's why it's important to make sure you have your stuff locked, honey. If you ain't using it, buying nothing, lock it up. Lock it up, because that's what people do for a living, honey, stealing identity. That's what they do. That's what they do, honey. They steal your pictures and everything, honey. One thing I'm gonna tell you what I do know though. When they take your ass to jail and they put you in the lineup and they take your mug shot, honey. You can't alter that one. That is you. That's they stolen identity. When they lock you up, they catch you. Yes, you can't go to the police and say, okay, I'm arrested now. Here's my ID. Unless now they use, try make all kinds of stuff. They make Social Security card, they make driver license, they make all kinds of things. You got real crooks do this for a living, okay? Okay. So just best to know, okay? If you can lock your stuff up, baby, you better lock it, honey. Get life lock alert. What is it? Life lock alert. Lock your stuff down. All your credit reports, everything. If you ain't, only time you unlock your credit report is unless you applying for some credit and you need it at that time, and they give you a time frame. Do you want it open on a release for 24 hours? Or do you want it just locked right the next, yeah, honey, lock it right on back up. And that's how you do that. Not to say, and the name, with the names though, that's what got me. Well, yeah, they say a lot of alias names allegedly. So, well, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad, honey. Now, people can misspell. Now, let me say this now in defense. Now, if y'all ever looked at your credit report, your names could be spelled wrong on there too. Did you know that? People misspell your name. So, I mean, I'm not, saying that's the case, but that can happen too. Let's see. Seeing anybody over here on YouTube. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me see something. Let me read YouTube, y'all. Okay. Jennifer say, nobody has to tell their private story until they get ready. You don't owe the world anything. Whatever you do is between you and God. True. I agree. She said, yeah. She said, yeah. But what I'm saying is because you got, Jennifer, you got people that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? I agree. You don't have to tell people your business. But you know what I'm saying? It's best to be forward so people know. You know what I'm saying? So they won't be like surprised. Well, why you didn't tell me that? Ooh, that's she did. Like what's going on now. You see what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying. You're absolutely correct. Tess said yes. Jennifer said, you going to have those ones to continue to have people to hate that one person that they dislike. She said, I hate to be that kind of follower. I will follow someone, but I do more good following than bad. Laugh out loud. I know that's right. Tess said, when you hold on, you are only hurting yourself. Exactly. Because those are, that spirit is fighting in you. It's a war. And you got the spirit of the enemy, right? And then you have the spirit of God. And it's a battle within you. And you say, oh my God, I don't. And see, now what you're doing is you're allowing the enemy to what? Try to overpower God, because he ain't got that much power, okay? Yep. Let's see. Naughty say, and with the names though, who got me. Naughty say, Connie, exactly, right? Evangeline say amen. Connie say lied and swear up and down. Almost took people head off yesterday. That wasn't her. See, that's what I'm saying, you know. Connie, you sound like my mama when you said that. Now to say, yes, we are. Connie say it is good. She admitted, but that left a bad stain on her name. And some people might be looking at her sideways and have doubt. Right. It makes you lose your credibility. You know what I'm saying? It really does. It really does. Some people will, restore and forgive and, because, they like her presentation. They like her commentary. They like what they like. You know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of them that's going to be like, honey, I can't trust nothing she said. They're going to look at you sideways. You got a lot of people on here from the streets now. You got a lot of people on these pages from the streets too. Nora say, I'm putting the church basket out, star party. Oh, well, thank y'all for the stars. Just drop the stars, honey. Carry on, carry on. Drop them offerings now. Y'all drop the offerings. Thank y'all. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm glad that's resolved. And she did apologize to the other young lady that we call cousins. Okay. She did apologize to her, which is a good thing. I'm glad she did that, and I hope that's resolved. But when people cross you, I'm saying for me, I can't speak for nobody else. When you cross me, it's hard for me to, trust you again. Now I can forgive you and be cordial with you, but trust is a strong word. Trust is not given. Trust is earned. It would make me not trust you no more. Because if you did that on that level, oh, good Lord. Thank you, Kelly, for the 100 stars. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, Sheila. Yeah, if you cross me on a small scale, then you might, So, yeah, I'll forgive you, but it be cordial. How you doing? They're kind of carrying on, but sharing information and being booed up and all, I ain't going to be able to do it. No, I ain't going to be able to do that one. No. What her name is, God rest her soul. Maya Angelou said, when a person show you when they show you themselves the first time, believe them. That's who they are. Yep. Thank you, Kelly Howard, for the stars. Yep, that is who they are. So yep. Well, I'm glad y'all came back on for the tea, honey, y'all. I guess y'all didn't say we didn't know we was coming back with Bible study, Pastor, but yeah. Patricia said, I don't want anyone around me that I can't trust, period. Oh, no. Oh, you be crazy to let just, be that gullible. No, but we are to forgive people now. We are to do that. We ain't got to hang out. We ain't got to break bread. Did y'all know this? Let me ask you this. Did y'all know when you break bread with people, that's breaking covenant? Did y'all know that? I guess y'all didn't. Okay. Covenant breaker is a term used it's referred to the person who has been wait a minute, hold on. That's not what I want. That is not what I want. That ain't what I want. Okay, because you don't want to break covenant with God. You don't want to do that. Okay. A covenant, spiritual covenant, is a covenant that is a sacred agreement between God and his children. God sets specific conditions and he promises to bless us as we obey these conditions. Making and keeping covenants qualifies us to receive the blessings of God that he has promised. When we choose not to keep the covenants, we cannot receive his blessings. So if you was wondering why some of your blessings ain't been manifest, because you have broken covenant. Okay. Yep. So I don't break bread with everybody. I really don't. There are two types of primary covenants included in agreements: affirmative covenants and negative covenants. In addition, there's a third one, which is financial covenant, and sometimes separated into its own category. Okay, you got 7 covenants biblically. You have the number of biblical covenants, the Noahic covenant, the Abrahamic covenant, the Mosaic covenant, the priestly covenant, and the Davidic covenant. When you get a chance, read up on it. Read up on it. Yep. Y'all done had Bible study for the night, saints. But yeah. All is well as all hearts, minds are settled. Kind of Rosalind say no and no. What no and no, Rosalind? She said hello from San Diego. Thank you for the announcements, Connie. All hearts and minds are settled. But yeah. Rosalind said, yes, Lord, amen. Facebook, y'all, what's going on? She's saying, Pastor, we is thinking. Well, I'm glad you're thinking. I'm glad you're thinking. Put your thinking caps on. Yep. I'm not, some people be watching pages and watching numbers. I ain't worried about that, honey. Listen, we said it before, we'll say it again. It's not about the quality. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. That's what we concerned on, because what God has for us, he has for us. And as we grow, we're going to grow. Thank you for the 50 stars, Stephanie. Thank you. May the Lord return, as y'all sold into me, may the Lord return it back to you abundantly, 100-fold. Yeah. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Anything else, y'all? Do I need to sing a hymn or something? Trouble in my way, I have to cry sometime. Trouble in my way, so much trouble in my way. I have to cry sometime, I laid awake at night, That's all right. Jesus will, I know Jesus will fix it after a while. Nurse say, no, man, we need a few more. Drop them star dollars to make the basket right. Well, thank you, Nora. Thank y'all for dropping the stars. It's a yes. Okay. Nora say, that's enough, Pastor. We on Facebook. Okay, baby. All right. Well, thank y'all for watching and tuning in, YouTube. It's a pleasure, honey. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend, cousin, auntie, brother, husband, wife, anybody, honey. Just take over there and check out Lil Po and hit the subscribe button here and the thumbs up too. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all.